Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Terracards madness. It is great to be here, and I hope you're doing well today, my friends. So what kind of trouble are we getting into here today, you might be asking? Well, Terracards is fresh off yet another update, the 1.4.1 update, and with it comes some cosmetic changes to the appearance of your islands when playing the magic cards that change the resource consumed. There are also two brand new magic cards, one that is super compelling called Efficient Farming. So I'm looking to play around with that today and just the magic cards in general. In fact, I have a really fun build planned, so let's put it together. But before we do that, please smash the like button if you're liking the Terracards madness here on the channel. If you're new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. And if you want to stay a little more connected with the channel, you can always join the Discord, link in the video description below. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, so we're going to go with a new farm here, and I want the veganism start, so the Skeleton Agent is our boy, of course, starts with veganism there. Let's go ahead and select our perks, so Save the Animals is a definite one. Let's go with Monoculture, and let's go ahead and grab Seven Seas Explorer. For our farm name, we're going to call it It's Magic, a nice proclamation, and let's go. So, one of the new features, actually, in the 1.4.1 update is this cool new feature. So if you look right here, it will actually show you how to make the card appear in the draw deck, right? So the apple tree simply just appears after turn 4, right? Beans after turn 10. Beanstalk not available yet, right? So if it's grayed out, it's not available or in the game yet. So don't be confused by that. However, it also gives you some insight into some of these other ones that may have been kind of elusive or not quite obvious, like the Lake Guardian. Appears from turn 110 onward. And furthermore, structures like the cross, for instance, this will appear when you have 30 or more sheep on your farm. So it's kind of interesting. I do like that they added that. I think it's a nice little addition. However, what we're doing here today is we're not focusing on plant cows necessarily. Instead, what I want to do is I want to put together a pretty crazy pie crust build. And the reason I want to use the pie crust is because it does feature the mill. And the mill is a 2-range building. However, there's magic cards that can help us even bolster that just a little bit further. So what we're going to do with our opening island here is, I think I will simply just discard, well, I think, yeah, let's keep the plant cows. I mean, they're not really going to make us all that much. Let's throw the watery tree down, play the plant cows, and just kind of use this as our early game currency. And let's end our turn there. Let's discard the apple tree and the soy. And let's go ahead and get these bad boys on the field as well. Looks like you got to end your turn a few times. So I want to go with wheat. Wheat is definitely what I want to go with here today, so let's grab some wheat for sure. Let's make sure we have a sellable product. We certainly do. Okay, looking good. Let's get these plant cows down the rest of the way, and then I'm going to expand with wheat. And then you're going to see the flexibility we have with our power diamond, right? Usually it's got a 2 radius. Well, now we're going to be able to make it a 3, and that's, of course, due to the magnet card, which I'm hoping to fully exploit here today in this one. We'll certainly see. So fuel peanuts, plant cow. I'm definitely looking for some sunflowers as well, some blue wheat. Gotta maintain our veganism, of course. But let's keep re-rolling, and we got some more wheat here, which is great. And the reason I want to do wheat, you know, for, like, beyond the reasons already mentioned is, I think wheat is good because you get wheat expansion, right? And that will eliminate sort of the scarcity of the cards in the late game, which should enable us to continue to just pump full our power diamond with wheat, right? So here's some sunflowers. This is a good get. And I think what I want to do is, so if you're looking at the power diamond kind of taking shape here, right? So you're going to have basically all of this. Like, this is going to get crazy, actually. So you'll have 3. You put the mill right here. So it's going to be like this giant diamond, which is kind of crazy, and I think we can certainly weave in some blue wheats around here as well. So let's start our sunflower island right here. And this will, of course, help us get, you know, water resources as well. All right, so rabbit, apple tree, chicken fermenter. We got some blue wheat. Tremendous. Blue wheat, of course, produces the flour, which is what we need. You're probably like, pie crust. Why are you making pie crust? Well, let's take a quick peek at the pie crust to see what's compelling about it. Pie crust, where you at? Okay, right here. So we see the pie crust. It actually does sell pretty well at 130, and it's a pretty basic product in that all you need is flour in a centrifuge to make the pie crust. Now, you do need 3 units of flour, but we're adding a bunch of extra islands and therefore infrastructure to really get a strong production chain. So I'm really looking to make as many pie crusts as possible, exploiting the new magic cards available to us. And here's some watery trees. This is excellent. You love to see this. So let's go ahead and get some of these on the field as well. So watery tree, yes. You can go right there. You can go right here. It's just a nice combo. Got melter, got the medium fence, got the soy. Do I need the melter at all? Not really. Watery tree, yeah, we'll take that. Of course, we do have the advent of the silo as well. So kind of hard to take anything over the silo, but we'll get these watery trees in here because we're building for our boreal bounty, of course, which we get right here. How about that? Okay, quite nice. So visualize this giant diamond here. And of course, built out this way and downward as well. And we do get the mill. So this is good. You love to see this. And of course, the mill starts with just a base 2 range, but we'll have magic cards that can help us rectify that. We do get some fuel wheat here. I mean, it's not bad. We actually do need some fuel as well, so I'll take some fuel wheat, sure. And let's play it on the watery tree island, get that boost of production. And we're starting to make some flour. Plant, cow, rabbit, pig. More watery trees. I mean, we got our boreal bounty. Might as well. This will probably be the most beasted up wheat diamond you've ever seen. But let's get there first. Let's throw you right there. 900 gold, no big deal. Fuel peanuts, mixer, water cow, centrifuge. Here we go. So we can actually start making pie crust already, which is kind of crazy, but you'll love to see it. So let's go ahead and single out the pie crust here. And single out the flour, and let's get a quick gauge. So we got 5,700 in the bank per turn. And we do make our first units of pie crust, so 230. Selling for $30,000. A good little sum for sure, and it's only going to get stronger as we continue to add things like silos. And of course, more wheat. So let's add a few silos. You bet. Water cow, pasteurizer, carrots, oven, melter, crusher, sheep, solar panel, corn, more blue wheat. Yeah, we'll take some more blue wheat. You bet. And I'm sort of building with the water tank in mind as well, as I typically do. I think that's completely okay. Get some more sunflowers kind of in this zone here, and I think we can use our water tanks elsewhere, so let's go ahead and fill these in. Fuel tank, fuel peanuts, water cow, plant cow, water well. I mean, it's already insanely strong at $300,000 by day 40. And now, of course, the magic shop opens. But first and foremost, let's select our second essence reward. Well, our third, with the veganism start. Chicken and the corn, we got paste bloom or community production. So 2 of these relate to animals directly. Let's go with paste bloom, I suppose. And we do have the magic cards here. So let's see what we have. We have the fueling can, the energy fruit, and the energizing can. So we're doing really, really well on water, which is what our crops consume, of course. So we don't necessarily need that. But what this will actually do is, this will change the color of the island, which is kind of cool. That was one of the cosmetic changes in the newest update, right? The fueling can, for instance. I guess I don't know what color it actually makes it, but it will change the color of the island that it's applied to. So it'll give you a quick gauge of kind of what magic cards you have in place and where exactly. So I'm thinking another sunflower island right here. I mean, we got a nice little diamond coming in. I think what I want to do is, probably don't want to go too crazy here, but let's just go ahead and build this out. At least the top half of the diamond. And I can get my silo right here. Let's do that. Peanut, soy, cow. Another silo. Yeah, you bet. Throw that right here. Lovely. And let's keep pumping that pie crust. $36,000 worth of pie crust per turn here. And hopefully only getting it better. Let's grab another centrifuge because we might be able to put together another power diamond. You never know. If we get wheat expansion, right? The possibilities certainly are endless. Chicken, barn, grapes, expensive rerolls. A lake, scarecrow, cocoa tree, sugarcane, 150k. Let's grab the giant cow and just throw it out. Get to the next reroll. And new magic cards. We have the shovel, energy fruit, and fuel fruit. Shovel simply removes a crop. Suppose we'll take a few of those. Corn, popsicle mixer. In fact, now that we have, you know, our build sort of in place, at least partially, we can go ahead and nuke this island here for a silo. Should have probably put a little bit of space, but that's okay. We got corn, popsicle mixer. I mean, I could go with the corn, and we could set up a little melter operation as well. I don't know that I'll get enough corn, right? But it's something that we could do. So let's start that over here to the left. Play the corn. Can always nuke it if I need to. Water tank, yes. That is what you love to see. Alright, so for the first water tank here, let's throw it. We got the shovel. See, water tank would go decent right here. Except for that's not on a silo. I think right here is probably the best zone for it. Given it's on the silo, right? And we can set up another monstrous just corn operation if we need to. Giant carrot, another mill, yes. Certainly will be prioritizing the mill in this particular one. Corn, you bet. Alright, 14k coming out the bank. No big deal. 2 water tanks here. Excellent. Elite cows. We have black water and fuel grapes. None of which will really benefit this particular build. Let's go with field grapes, I suppose. And let's go ahead and get some water tanks. Where they're most advantageous. Let's check the magic shop here, and we have efficient farming. So this is the one I was quite excited about. So this will give you double production. Well, sorry. Yeah, 2 times production. So doubles up production. The crops on the island once per island. So we definitely want to load up on these, right? And then, of course, I'm still looking for the magnet. So here we go. We got this. We'll throw it right here. Right? And then this, we'll throw it right here where our water tanks prevail. We got the blue wheats. Do I need more blue wheats? I mean, I do need wheats, just in general. We'll take it. And let's go right here with it. Don't love the idea of using blue wheats on the silo if it's not on the sunflower, right? That's okay. Let's look for more basic wheat. It's kind of what we need. Genetic booster, giant chicken. Another silo. 2 stack of silos. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and build this out. Let's get another silo right here. And probably another one. I mean, we can throw it right here. It's actively doing something. It seems like the game is quite generous with the silos here today. For sure. So let's fill out this island the rest of the way. And continue building onward. Apple tree, a giant cow, beans. Cross the $1 million mark here. We've got more watery trees. We love to see that. So let's go ahead and secure the watery trees. Throw you right here. It's going to make for some beastly islands. Let's grab some more blue wheat. The game is hooking up the blue wheat. I mean, we certainly could. Like, I could utilize this territory. It's beasted up with efficient farming, right? Actually, no, this one is. And so is this one. I like the idea of basic wheat right here, but let's make a little blue wheat action going on here. 1,500. Wow. Absolutely insane. And we're making $67,500 per turn on the back of the pie crust. So let's keep building. Let's keep going. Solar panel. Here's some basic wheat. That's what you love to see. Let's throw that one right here and 1,500. Just absolutely mighty. Alright, corn, fuel wheat. Yeah, we'll take the fuel wheat. In fact, let me turn off this production so I can see what I'm doing here. Play the fuel wheat on the interior. Peanut Fest, Home Sweet Home, and Cow Deluge. I guess we'll go with Peanut Fest. And let's keep going. Cocoa tree, oven, fabric designer. Solar panel. More blue wheat. Wow. This game is quite generous with the blue wheat so far today. Right, another water tank. I think I can build this fuel wheat with the assumption that we're going to get a water tank. Not always a safe assumption, but I guess it's better to have the open space versus consume it. In fact, I can use my shovel to eliminate one of these wheat plants as well. So we can throw in a watery tree, right? So what do we have? Blue wheat. I mean, it's doing well. We just need more wheat in general. So let's grab it as it comes up. And how we looking? 586 pie crusts for 121k. Now we have the shovel. We have the hammer, which removes a structure. Fueling can. Crops use fuel instead of water or energy. Let's grab the shovel again. And I'm going to eliminate this wheat plant here, because I want a water tank there and a watery tree if possible. I guess we don't have to go with the watery tree. It's the preferred tree, though, of course. All right, biofuel generator. Do I need this? I mean, not really. Melter, though. Could certainly go with the melter. Yeah, let's take the melter. It's not the most inspiring of choices, of course, but we'll take it. And why don't we go with some blue wheat right here as well. The strength of this build will be strongly dependent on, just how many water tanks I actually get. So for the melter, we can throw it right here. And we'll go popcorn with this. You bet. Giant cow, crab, water cow. We got the peanuts, crusher, crow. Genetic booster, solar panel. Oven, peanuts, chicken. Things are starting to get a little expensive here. In fact, we could do the peanut. It's got to get crushed down first, but we could do it on the melter. Let's grab the peanuts. Sure. All right, basic wheat. So that island is good. This island is now pumped full, 1,600 production. You love to see that. And for the peanuts, let's put them on this side here. And the blue wheat. Continue playing this. All right, peanuts. Yeah, you bet. So let's get a crusher first, and then we can definitely go in on that melter. In fact, I gotta make sure I'm routinely checking that magic shop. Let's go with the antenna. We got set free. Kills every animal in the fence. Got the hammer and the shovel again. I'll take the shovel. And let's go ahead and place the peanuts there. More blue wheat, you bet. Antenna can go right here. Not a problem with that. Get a little energy. And more peanuts. All right, water tank ×2. You bet. That's a great find. You love that. All right, so let's get rid of these plant cows with our shovels. All right, water tank. So what do we have? Could play one right here. Could play one right here. Play one right here. That one's all beasted up, good to go. And now we're up to 1,300 pie crust per turn. Or 180k. Crusher, yes, that's what we needed. We're going to get a shop refresh here in 1 day. Let's pay the tax man. Community production. Chicken in the corn or golden chance. Bunch of stuff that we simply just do not need. We've got energy fruit, fuel fruit, or set free. Let's get the crusher right here. Let's make it crush down these peanuts. There you go. We got some. Well, this needs to be peanut butter enabled as well. So we've got some peanut butter now. Got beans, fuel tank, cow. I think I will take the fuel tank. Just for a little auxiliary resources, right? More water tanks, you bet. In fact, this is quite nice. So let's throw it down. Now we're up to 1,500 pie crust per turn. Let's keep grinding. Giant sheep, popsicle, pasteurizer. Got some more peanuts here. We'll take them. And day 110 will be a shop refresh, looking for the magnet. So let's see, we have demolition, so removes everything from the island. You cannot undo this action. Efficient farming times 3 though. Yes, absolutely. I mean, demolition. Do I like that? I mean, we do have a watery tree here. It'd be a decent spot for a silo, of course. I think I'm good on the demolition. But that is also one of the new cards that was added in 1.4.1. Just clears an island for you. Quite nice. We got these cocoa trees. I mean, could certainly make use of them. Let's do that so I can develop the southern portion of our diamond of power here. So we're going to go 3, right? We're going to connect it here. And here. And you're probably like, well, the outer islands aren't producing pie crusts. And you're totally right. But we're going to get there, my friends. We're almost there. We're going to get there. So let's go ahead and put efficient farming on you. Is it going to let me double this up? It seems like maybe it would. But 1,600, it doubles the production. That's absolutely insane. What a powerful card, I tell ya. So we're going to go cocoa tree here. Here and here. And these will serve as our arboreal bounty buffs, if you will. In fact, let's throw one right there as well. Make sure every island has a tree on it. Throw one right there. So you need some efficient farming. Double you up. And this is going to be a strong island once we get a tree on it. More silos, you bet. Absolutely. So let's get the tree on you there. Enjoy another doubled production value, and let's place some more silos. Gonna build a giant power diamond, and we're making 2,300 pie crust per turn. Got some basic wheat. That's what you love to see. So let's place some basic wheat. How about on the interior? All right, more water tanks, you bet. And we have peanut flour, so crushed peanuts can be used as flour. Now that's interesting as it relates to, you know, making pie crust. We got Dealer's Hand or Gluttonous Feast. I suppose we'll take peanut flour. I mean, it kind of works for us, right? It does. And the magic shop has the hammer, demolition, and fuel fruit. Still looking for the magnet. Okay, so we got 3 here. Throw the water tank down right there. It seems like the game is very generous with the water tank today. Lake Guardian, Black Sheep, Fabric Designer. Got some more blue wheat. Or a silo. I'm going to get the silo. I think it's a little more impactful for right now. I got to get to day 130 so we can check the shop again. Fuel wheat, yes. So let's continue to fill out our islands that need some more fuel wheat. Start a new one right here. Vulture, electric sheep. Electric sheep, really? You can just draw the electric sheep? That's random. Guess I didn't know that. Got the unicorn here. In most runs, you definitely take the unicorn, but we're doing a veganism run here, so the unicorn's going to stay on the bench and not bestow upon us its glorious power. Let's check the magic shop. Let's get like a 3 stack of magnets. What do you say? Hey, how about that? A 3 stack of magnets. Perfect. Telegraph that one perfectly. Let's buy them all. Let's buy another shovel as well. And let's go ahead and continue to develop our islands. Now, with the magnet, we certainly want to make the mill. the target of the magnet. So let's do it. And now, of course, the mill covers all of this ground. We go from, what is that, 23,300 pie crust per turn? Or is that 123 perhaps? It's about 23,000 per turn for 500k. Let's see what that morphs into in the next turn. More fuel wheat. Oh, let's see. Water tank, water tank, water tank. All right, fuel corn, fuel peanuts. Mixer, fuel tank. Don't need any of this stuff, man. More corn. Yeah, we'll take some more corn. In fact, we can throw the magnet on this melter here as well. And this crusher. So now these guys are beasted up big time, right? Very nice. And the shovel. Get that watery tree. Get it out of here. That's where Silo's going to go in the future, of course. So when we talk Terracards Madness here, my friends, this is certainly what we mean by Terracards Madness. Let's take a quick peek at what we're making now. So $3.7 million. It's hard to exactly say how many pie crusts we're making, excuse me. But we're making $3.6 million. So do the math. 3.6 divided by 130. That's how much we're making per turn. All thanks to just a little magic, right? All it takes is a stroke of magic here and there. And we're off to the races into a new age of prosperity. Biofuel generator. Scarecrow. Good. Lake Guardian. Also good. Crap collector beans. I'm not going to re-roll my entire savings away. So let's scrap the beans. In fact, it would be nice to have a use for the beans beyond just a base product to sell. Certainly would be nice. But we want to be messing around with the magnets here today. So let's add some more corn. We've got the olive tree, yeah. I'll take the olive tree. In fact, once we're kind of squared away here, I can start to think about creating yet another island. All right, $420,000 coming out the bank. It doesn't even scratch the surface, and I'll go with Rabbit Apprentice. I mean, not great essence rewards so far, but that's okay. Let's check the shop as well. The magic shop, that is. More magnets, yes. Shovel. Do I need the shovel? I don't think so anymore. I think we're good on the shovel. Let's make sure there's a tree on every single island to fully exploit our boreal bounty. So right here, everything's looking good now. Cocoa trees, yes. I will take the cocoa trees because I can start another super power diamond right here. And once we get something like wheat expansion, right? Good things can potentially happen for us. And I, of course, want to build it right off this line of silos, right? So this is where a new little setup's going to go. And then we can throw in more trees right here. And let's get this magnetized, you bet. Throwing some more trees here. And here. And here. Here and here. Let's buy this little real estate. Nice little beachfront property. And let's just build diamonds of power. Diamonds of pie crust, if you will. More sunflowers. I've been waiting for more sunflowers for sure. It's definitely something that we could use. Let's fill out this island first. And keep going. Mixer fuel corn. Don't really need fuel. Another centrifuge. We'll certainly take it. In fact, let's make sure this is calibrated properly. And I think wheat expansion's probably the next one to get. Because it's going to enable us to, let's take this build to the moon. Because we won't be so heavily reliant upon drawing wheat, right? So water tank. let's get it played right here and right here. I mean, ideally, you play them on the outer ones that have the silo on them, but I mean, I think we're doing quite all right. And we're getting a lot of water tanks as well. Melter, chicken, scarecrow, $7 million reroll. Let's grab the scarecrow and toss it. 3.9 mil per turn. Again, hard to say how many pie crusts we're actually making. Let's make sure this operation's going well, and it is. And I will opt for the 5 cocoa trees here over the watery trees. And then it'll be wheat expansion to the moon, essentially. So 1, 2, 3. Ever since they released this magnet, right? I've just really been looking forward to messing around with it for sure. It just oozes potential, right? Home sweet home, the flood or bunny-like carrot. Again, wheat expansion evades us. Got demolition, fuel, fruit, or the magnet. Can buy a few more of these. Not sure how much we're actually going to need. Olive tree. Yeah, we can take the olive tree. And let's go ahead and continue to develop out this island. By buying the real estate, right? Gotta buy the land first and then put the infrastructure upon it. And these olive trees will actually remove the water cost of wheat as well. Just a nice little bonus, right? Adjacent island wheat water cost is 0. So that's quite nice as well. Giant cow, water well, pasteurizer. We got some more blue wheat here, so let's grab this. And let's see, we got Blue Wheat Island right there. This is a very high leverage spot. Grapes, fuel tank, black sheep, more blue wheat. The game is certainly hooking up the blue wheat here today. 1.4 mil comes out the bank. No big deal to us. And how about this spot? Right on the silo. Fuel wheat, yes. We're interested in all kinds of wheat here today. Check the magic shop. We got the hammer, fueling can, demolition. I think I'm good mostly on that. Rabbit, pig, gnome. More sunflowers, yeah. We'll take some more sunflowers. In fact, it's amazing I didn't draw a sunflower there. Alright, so, sunflowers. What are we going to do with them? I could throw them here and just assume that this is going to be a blue wheat island. We could utilize them up here. I could throw them like right here. I think that's a decent spot for them. Fuel cow, unicorn, crab oven, cow. $7 million reroll. Let's do it once. A Yolik sunflower. Suppose I'll go with that. It's not the best choice. But let's see how stingy the game is going to get with the water tank. It's been quite generous as of late. Let's throw the Yolik sunflower right there just for a little bit of energy production. And the fuel wheat. Let's see. Where do we want this to go? I think it's a good interior crop. Another water tank, though. How about that? And looks like I automatically clicked through my essence reward. We got cow deluge there. Definitely not a useful one for a veganism build. It just isn't. All right, we got more blue wheat, though. So let's see. Water tank spot there. This is a great spot for blue wheat because it's on the sunflower, so let's go ahead and play it right there. And let's build out the fuel wheat as well. Let's continue to add sunflowers to this island. We've got the water tank here. So where's the best spot for this? I mean, this is a ripe spot right here, but it's not on the silo, right? Like, this is on 2 silos, so it's going to get very, very strong. So let's throw it down. Antenna. I think we're good on energy. Cocoa tree. Or a $13 million reroll. Let's go with the cocoa tree, I suppose. Could use the trees. Blue wheat. Yep. Got a nice spot for this. Apple tree fermenter mixer. $13 million reroll. Does hurt just a little bit. Crop collector, I suppose I'll take that and just throw it out. $4.4 million. The rent is 3.2 and we're making 33,200 pie crusts. So it's almost 100,000 units of wheat per turn, which is kind of crazy. You see some of these are producing really, really well. And that is, of course, without the cross, right? So they must have retooled the cross a little bit to only show up when you're playing sheep. More sunflowers now. Do I like this? I mean, I like it over a $23 million reroll. That's for sure. No efficient farming, but boy, is that a strong one. I'll certainly keep my eyes peeled for efficient farming. And let's throw another sunflower island right here. A pig pasteurizer solar panel. Just basic wheat. Alright, great. This is what you love to see. So let's get some basic wheat. Let's keep playing it on this island here. And let's keep filling out these sunflowers as well. Pig, a genetic booster. Let's grab the pig and trash it. A cocoa tree. Alright, what do we need? We need wheat expansion. Another mill. Yep, I'll take that. So we could set up another super power diamond if we need to. So here's wheat expansion. I mean, at day 200 here, this is what we go with. Because we can continue to just build these out. So let's do it. We do get efficient farming times 1. Also not a bad get. And let's see, where do we have some silo coverage? So this island's obviously pretty good. I think eventually we'll get it here as well. Like, that'll be a silo. This will be a silo. So we could do... We could do this. 1, 2, 3. Building. And like so. And let's build another power diamond right here. Because we have the wheat expansion now, so this is going to... Well, at least it should. Should work out nicely. 4.5 million per turn. I expect to see that number soar here soon. Got some fuel wheat. Not the most ideal species of wheat, but we'll certainly take it. Alright, get the mill. Let's magnetize it. Throw it on some more trees for arboreal bounty, and let's play a few wheat there and here. In fact, I should probably build out this zone first. So let's play it here, 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 here. Crab. Sunflower. Crab collector. Let's grab a sunflower, I suppose. And let's see. Where's a real beastly island? Alright, we're at 4.6. Let's throw it here, 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 and here. I think at the very least, as long as I have a tree on the island, I mean, I can't expect to get this many water tanks, right? We've already got a pretty crazy amount of water tanks, in my experience anyways. So this is going to be a strong island right here. It'd be a great spot for a water tank. But I guess we can't get greedy, and we can't hinder our build due to greed. It's got to be blue wheat right here. Let's go ahead and throw it right there. More fuel wheat. Yes. Let's throw it right here. Get some sunflowers down, and sheep, vulture, Fantastic chocolate factory. Let's grab it and trash it. Sunflowers. More fuel wheats. Let's throw it right here. Okay, you're good to go. And you're good to go. Okay, you're calibrated properly. Good to see. And how about you? So not going to let me click off this. It's a little particular. Turn all this stuff off. Turn that off and we can continue to develop our islands out. With trees and, of course, wheat, now that we have wheat expansion. So this number continues to grow at 5 million per turn, 37,000 pie crusts. I guess we'll see kind of how long it takes the pie crust to just fall off, right? It's a pretty good early game crop for sure, but how does it hold up in the late game? We're going to find out. Mixer, fuel cow, crap collector, penguin, $23 million reroll. I mean, it's a little too rich for my blood. If we want to take this a little bit further, we'll have to avoid such things. Such expenditures. Alright, so let's keep developing this diamond here. We got 2 full islands of sunflowers. I suppose we can just throw you right there. And more fuel wheat. Let's throw you right there. Cocoa tree. Let's throw it right there. And let's see, do we get efficient farming? No. Throw you right there. Actually, there's no tree on that island. See if we can maybe pull one quick. Not the end of the world. Blue wheat's got to go there. Basic wheat right here. Blue wheat, yes. We'll take it. So blue wheat's got to go here. For sure. Then I suppose here, here, and here as well. Let's fill it in. Corn, antenna. Suppose we can go with some corn to avoid that reroll. Let's throw some blue wheat here as well. Looks good. Corn now. Let's play some corn. And how we doing? 5.4 million per turn now. So it's increasing steadily. Got some more blue wheat. That's useful. Play some more corn. $10 million comes out of the bank. And we got Dionysian rights. That's a good one to get. And what do we have? Magnets. Energy fruit. Fueling can. I mean, this has been magnetized, right? Yeah, it has been. So how are we doing? 5.7. Okay. So it continues to grow. Albeit maybe a little slowly. Or slower than anticipated, but the pie crust, like I said, I think it's a much better early game crop for sure. So let's see, you got 3 up. Just gonna do this. Need more trees. That's what I need. Trees and silos. Oven, fuel corn, lake guardian. Let's grab the lake guardian and toss them. I think I can throw out these magnets as well. Gotta be wary of the hand space, right? Barn, crap collector, unicorn. Again, more sunflowers. I suppose we can use them for just a little bit of energy production. Corn, I suppose. I mean, it's not great. We need more trees. At the very least, need a tree down. Like, right here's a decent spot. Could go here, here, and here. It's kind of holding out for maybe a water tank, but that ship has potentially sailed. So let's continue to expand. Plant the wheat. Where we go. Let's go. 16.2 mil comes out the bank. Fueling can, set free, fuel fruits, all good there. 24.4 million is what we're staring at for a bill here in the next 10 days. We have $353.6 million. 10 million per turn, about 80,000 pie crust per turn, making 10.3 of that, however many millions we were making, right? So a great majority, a vast majority of our earnings are indeed in the pie crust, which is, of course, the desired effect. Plant cow crusher. Popsicle. I suppose we'll take the popsicle and just throw it out. And I suppose I can add some more sunflowers right here as well. Alright, so how we looking? We need more trees. How about like an apple tree, right? Got some in the opening hand. And now we simply need more. Let's go with trees. How about a water tank? We'll definitely take one of those. In fact, it makes me wish I would have refrained being so willing and able to play wheat everywhere, because then it expands. I guess we do have the potential for the shovel if I could stack 4 of them, right? We could do that. That's an option. So I don't think I need to waste my water tank. Maybe we can secure 4 shovels. Got a watery tree. Okay, excellent. So we can actually make a really strong island right here. So let's go ahead and throw the water tank down. Let's get the corn down. Let's get the watery tree. Okay, here we go. Let's play some blue wheat right there. 24.4 million comes out of the bank, and we have Gluttonous Feast, Popcorn, or Home Sweet Home. All animal-related buffs, so doesn't really help us out too much. But we do have another watery tree, so we can get some more infrastructure down right there. Shovel. We got 1 shovel. I'll take it. I guess never know when we might get another water tank. We definitely have some prime real estate. It's just all about when we get the water tank. $12 million now, so 90,000 pie crusts created per turn. $12 million. We got essentially 3 power diamonds, right? Enabled by the magnet. We're kind of developing our 3rd power diamond here. I really do like what the magnet brings to the table. In fact, I'd be really curious to see or hear in the comment section below just some build ideas you have featuring the magnet, right? It certainly does make some things a little easier to build. Like some products will definitely be easier to make and easier to make in mass, for that matter, with the magnet, right? So what are your thoughts? What kind of builds would you be interested in seeing, or perhaps building yourself? 14 basic wheat, or a centrifuge. Let's go with the wheat. But yeah, what builds would you be seeing as enabled by the magnet? Do let me know, because I think the magnet creates a whole lot of opportunities. I mean, you can get a 2-range centrifuge if you want, right? You can get a 2-range oven. 2-range fermenter, right? Like, it really does expand the capabilities. We need more silos for sure. And how about that? The game hooks me up with 3 silos. They say you asked for it, you got it, buddy. So I appreciate that game. 36 million comes out the bank. We have hammers, set free, and fuel fruit. None of which are useful. So let's go ahead and continue to build out the corn. Got the blue wheat there. Silo goes here for sure. It'll touch 4 islands with Arboreal Bounty, so that'll be nice. And then I think right here is a nice little capstone for this power diamond here. And a little side cap for this diamond here. So let's get you there first. Another mill. I'll take the mill. Let's keep playing these sunflowers right here. And how we doing? $12.8 million per turn. Almost 100,000 pie crusts. So another important question. And these are all, of course, important questions here, my friends. But another important question is, what are you putting in that pie crust? You got a nice pie crust from, the family farm here today. What do we do with this? Got a watery tree times 3 or a silo times 1. I think I got to go watery tree. But what are you putting in that pie crust? It's farm fresh. It's made right here. You're seeing the process, right? The production and creation process. What are you throwing in it? Let me know in the comment section below. You going with some apples, maybe? Little apple pie. Or maybe, since it's the fall/winter season, maybe you're all about the pumpkin. Maybe get a nice little scoop of ice cream on the side. Tropical soil. We'll take that. And what do we have? Energizing can, demolition, fuel fruit. I actually think we could make use of demolition. So let's do it just to try it out. I can explode this so we can actually get a tree on that island, right? More blue wheat. We'll take it. But good stuff. And it's, of course, even better when it's farm fresh. So let's actually just use the shovel. Actually, I should have probably waited until I had a tree on hand because it just replaces itself, right? We got a mill. I guess I don't really have a use for it yet. Another silo, though. Let's throw it right here. I think that's a good spot for it. In fact, I could use several more silos and just keep weaving them through this whole build. In fact, in a perfect realm, in a perfect world, you would surround your diamonds with silos, right? But that's, of course, granted you get enough silos to draw. We're not really getting too lucky, and 53.4. Did our production take a hit in the pie crust? It seems to have taken a large hit, actually. Is that due to tropical soil, maybe? I guess I don't know what would tank our pie crust production by so much, but we're down like $3 million. I mean, tropical soil shouldn't be doing that. Giant cow, chocolate factory, genetic booster. There, now it's up to 103 again. Not sure what that was. Maybe a Dionysian rites? Or maybe we're actively on Dionysian rites. It's giving us that boosted production globally to all crops. That's probably what it is. Set free hammer, fuel fruit. Good. Another mill. I mean, I need more trees. Hook me up with some trees, game. Let's go. Grapes, solar panel, crusher. Very expensive reroll that I'm going to avoid. Genetic booster. We can scrap that as well. More sunflowers, you bet. A watery tree. Let's throw it down right there. Get some basic wheat. Cocoa tree, here we go. That's a good find. Fuel tank can go there. Let's see, what are we sitting on? Biofuel generator, I just don't need it. Fuel tank, we can scrap that as well. Got a lot of blue wheat. Wow, 23 cards of blue wheat in our hand. And really what I need is... need more trees. In fact, I should have taken that 5 stack of apple trees. Let's go with dealer's hand here. I think that one makes a lot of sense. And let's continue to play our trees. Soy. Let's take the unicorn and scrap it. Not a good practice, of course, but... veganism, right? Let's play some basic wheat here. So basic wheat here. And let's monitor. 104,000. Okay, so we've breached the 100,000 pie crust mark, which means We're making 300,000 units of flour per turn, which is pretty crazy, actually. And all of that enabled by, nothing really too crazy. Like, this build isn't too crazy. It's just, it's playing around and experimenting with the magnet. Really kind of exploiting what it does well. And, you see the results, right? Melter sugarcane. Giant carrot. Let's take that and throw it. So that paired with Dionysian rites, of course, that's what's giving us the massive and boosted production. I guess it's good to know that this little farm can churn out, 300,000 flour per turn. That's exhilarating stuff. Let's play some basic wheat. Black sheep, some more basic wheat. I mean, I'm pretty much looking at getting another diamond set up here. The expansion is going to be spendy, though. Set free removes a structure. So one question I had was set free. If you use this to kill, your remaining animals on the field, do you re-get veganism? Do you re-get that 4 times production buff? I think that's a question I would have. 185 million comes out, and we kind of felt that one for sure, and looks like we're going to be, I don't want to say limping across the finish line here, but we'll probably retire this particular one around the, 310 mark, maybe? Especially if I expand. Right? There's several $1 million right there. But we're going to do it. Build a new power diamond. Get another mill down here. Get that magnetism. I don't need demolition anymore, I don't think. Do we have a magnet available? I know I threw mine out, but, hand space was definitely a concern. Got another mill. So let's take the sugarcane, I suppose. I'm not going to have the funding or the time to build a 4th diamond. In fact, this particular one right here isn't going to really do much for us. It's probably actually more expensive to expand and, place the infrastructure than it is to actually generate income from it. So $7.1 million in pie crust. That one definitely hurts, and 417 million is what we're staring at now. So it's gonna be a challenge for sure, but that's all right. We're right at about the hour mark with the video anyways. So Yolik sunflower for sure. I mean, basically we have to. It's do or die here. So let's start filling out these zones with just any wheat we can find. Let's, of course, pump the corn. Need the magnet before it's really impactful at all. But let's just keep playing this wheat. Watching the wheat grow. Let's go. Olive tree. Yes. You actually kind of came in the nick of time. Maybe. In fact, I've got to make sure I play this wheat. And not go bankrupt doing so. Alright, let's get some trees. Come on. Alright, good. Well, kind of. We only got one tree there. That's not great. How about a magnet? Got nothing. Yeah, we are barreling toward the end here, my friends. So I think what I'll do is let's throw out the blue wheat. Hopefully I can get those trees in my hand in a quick manner. And then we can go ahead and get just a bit more flour. That still needs a centrifuge. Here's some more trees. Okay, this is nice. So let's get these olive trees. Doubles production, right? With the arboreal bounty. So that's quite nice. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna about fall short here at day 310. Or maybe. $7.4 million. I feel like that sum has not moved for a while. bounces from 7 to 10 depending on Dionysian rites. 55,000 pie crusts. Alright, more trees, you bet. Let's get them. Where were all of these giant stacks of trees about 50 turns ago? 319. We need to make another $100 million in 2 days. We're making 7.5. It's simply just not enough. Unless we get something crazy here, this one's going to run out of fuel, if you will. Run out of steam at the 310 mark. Yeah, looks like that's about it right there, my friends. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's kind of review, right? So I got this zoomed all the way out. Magic Cards is trolling me now. So let's review. So obviously we started with our nice power diamond here. It does look mighty. It is good. There's a lot of money being made. There's a lot of flour and thus pie crust being made right here. Could have used some more silos, although we did get quite a few silos. That's quite nice, of course. I think another way to maybe strategize this is maybe segregate your blue wheat and your regular wheat if you can. Kind of depends on how early you get your different wheat cards, but if you can segregate them, then you can, do a sunflower lining for the blue wheat islands, and you can do just a regular wheat lining with the water tank, the tree and the silo for your regular islands, because then you don't have this obstruction here, right? The sunflowers. Doesn't make a huge difference. It does buff up the blue wheat, so at least that placement is good, but that is certainly an idea. And then, yeah, it's pretty much, can you get enough trees to get one on each island? Can you get enough water tanks to help bolster your production? That efficient farming buff that we were getting, that's a great one to get for sure. That'll certainly help in a run like this. And then maybe there's some more to unlock and uncover with, what if you did like just a popcorn only run, right? That was something I was certainly thinking about as well, but my mind went to wheat because of wheat expansion, and you saw how troubling it was just kind of getting the cards that we needed. But still, I think in a lot of ways the game hooked us up. So this has been another installment of Terracards Madness here, my friends. We're going to save and exit. I'm going to fall back out, and we're going to land this plane. So I do thank you for spending some time here on the channel today. Please smash the like button if you're liking the Terracards Madness. I will, of course, continue to produce content for your viewing pleasure. Thank you very much. Please consider becoming a subscriber if you're new here. Join a growing community. Would absolutely love to have you. And you can stay a little more connected with the channel by way of Discord. Link in the video description below. This is, of course, Terracards. You can get this game for yourself. It has been released on Steam for quite some time. Link in the video description below as well. They've got a great dev team, and there's nothing quite like some Terracards Madness, I must admit. Let me know in the comment section below what kind of magnet run you envision, right? What would you do with +1 extra range on some of your production buildings? Do let me know. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts and kind of what you're trying ever since the advent of the Magic card. So with all of that said, my friends, I'm going to get on out of here, but thanks again so much. I do appreciate it, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.